All right, once again, this is DJ LW with the Weekend Rush Mixshow. Tonight we got the featured artist 912 Keem. He's coming to the show to tell us a little about what himself and what he got going on. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them where they can follow you.
Yo, what's happening, world? It's your boy 912 Keem, straight out of Brunswick, Georgia. Um, all social media platforms is at 912 Keem, Keem, M as in money, music, you know what I'm saying? Motivation. Let's get it.
All right, let's start off telling them about your background, your journey, and what brought you to where you are now.
Oh yeah, man. So my background, I originally, you know what I'm saying, I set out to, you know what I'm saying, just take the safer route, more convenient route for myself. I was always like a straight A student, you know what I'm saying, in school and whatnot. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, I had dreams and aspirations of becoming a doctor. So I wanted to go to college and stuff for that. I was on path to, you know what I'm saying, become a MD and whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying, I pursued a master's in medical sciences in Boston. And like somewhere along that line, I just kind of, you know what I'm saying, I did like some self reflection. I went through like this phase of depression and, just kind of just feeling lonely and whatnot out there. And I just kind of like did some self reflection and just kind of decided or did like an outlook on my life, like 5, 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, was me becoming a medical doctor, was that going to be something I was content with and just happy with, you know what I'm saying? And that was just like something I didn't want to do. So I kind of just asked myself, what is it that I'm passionate about? What is it that, you know what I'm saying, has always been there through the good times, the bad times, ugly times, and music was something that was always kind of just around, you know what I'm saying, always kind of spoke to me. And I kind of just always kind of was interested in doing poetry and whatnot. So I just started writing when I was in Boston. Um, and that's kind of how I ended up here, you know, where I'm at now.
Well, that's good, man. Glad you brought that up because that kind of leads into the next story when you talk about poetry, your music and everything, what you got going on now. So what do you consider your music? What genre you consider your music?
Oh man, I don't know when I'm like describing my music to other people, like potential people, potential fans or whatnot. I kind of describe it as somewhere in between ratchet and righteous. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's
The best of both
righteous and
worlds.
ratchet, but yeah, best of both worlds. But like I fall in between like J. Cole and the Future. I think you know what I'm saying. When you listen to my music, you kind of hear that. So that's the best way I can kind of explain it. You know, put it in layman's terms.
So to spin off of that question with your music and the genre, um, what do you need to get in your mood to put together your music?
I kind of just draw inspiration kind of from like was about something, a topic would come up and like, oh shoot, that'd be nice, that'd be cool to kind of write about. You know what I'm saying? Or I could just be like, I could just be cooking, bro, or in the shower and just something just pop up in my head like, damn, it's just kind of. I mainly like I get inspired a lot like in the car. Like you can see where I'm at right now. Like you know what I'm saying? I be thinking about bars all the time in the car on my little rides and whatnot, rides around the city and in the shower. You know what I'm saying? So
So
it's
you
kind of
don't
where all
need
my inspiration.
so you don't need a particular thing to get you in the mood, like,
No, I don't really need
or what
nothing.
about in the
Yeah, like
studio? What about in the studio? You go into the studio, you about to lay down this track, you need to get your mind right,
in
your
this
song right.
that yeah, that's the thing with me. Like when I'm in like when I go to the studio, like I'm already like I've been writing, I've been like rehearsing, like you know what I'm saying. I go to the studio and kind of just perform.
Hmm.
That's it, because I already know what I want to do. I don't just kind of just sit around in the studio at this point in my life because you know what I'm saying. I got other things and whatnot.
No
Still gotta
time to
make money
waste.
and stuff like that. So yeah, I ain't got no time to waste. So it's like I try to make my time the most productive as possible. So
So,
yeah, I don't really have too much. I don't really have like too much drug induced music. All my music and kind of just I like to be sober when I write and stuff like that.
So how long you been into the
Mhm.
game? How long you been doing this seriously?
Like seriously, 2 years, 2 years. But I've been making music for about four. But like the last 2 years, I just kind of like started taking it like seriously, actually wanting to, you know what I'm saying, take this to the next level.
So with that being said, what do you feel now? Being in it 2 years seriously, what do you feel now that the game is missing?
The game is, I don't know, it's just missing like, I feel like I'm a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the game is missing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything now is kind of like robotic. You know, you hear a lot of the same sounds or whatnot, and you know what I'm saying. I have my own lane where I just, you know what I'm saying. It's all about, you know, maintaining that realness and that authenticity. You know what I'm saying, in your sound, and not really sounding like anybody else. I sound like myself. You can hear my influences, but you can also hear, you know who you're listening to when you listen to my music. You know,
Right.
I just think that breath of fresh air, man, is what the game is missing, and what I can offer.
So what music are you listening to right now that gives you that breath of fresh air? You know what I'm saying? To stay motivated, to continue to write, to keep putting out music that the game's
Yeah,
missing.
I feel that. Right now I'm listening to Joey Badass's new album. Of course Kendrick,
Mm.
Cole, hmm and you know, even like with people that try different sounds and stuff, like Drake's new album. You know, I kind of like them people that I take from and kind of study. So you know,
So you said you're born in Georgia, but now you in Cali, right?
yeah, man, born and raised in Brunswick, Georgia, 912. That's where the 912 came from. The area code of the southeastern part of Georgia. Um, and yeah, I'm out here living in Cali, LA. Moved out here like I moved out here last February, February 23rd,
So
2021.
so with that move, what is the difference of the music industry from the big Atlanta around Georgia to going to Hollywood, California, all that, you know what I'm saying? With sunshine,
You know,
what's the difference?
I know. So I'm 5 hours away from Atlanta, but like out here in Cali, for me, in terms of music, like it's a better space to like create music for me, as opposed to where I'm from and when I made music there. And just like it's a lot of people like out here, just more opportunity to just run into somebody down the street. You know what I'm saying? That's potentially, you know what I'm saying, can help leverage your career type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about just opening your mouth up, putting yourself out there, and you know what I'm saying, being in a place like this, I know I'm bound to just come across somebody, you know what I'm saying, who knows somebody. It's just politics out here.
Yeah.
And it's a game we play.
So speaking off of that, since you in Cali around everybody and bump into everybody at the shop, at the store, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Uh,
if you was to meet someone or a label and want them to check out your music for the first time, first impression is everything. I always tell artists, what song would you tell them to go check out first and why?
I would tell them probably to go check out my Long Live Abe track, particularly because it's an honest track, it's a real track, and it's kind of more so like it kind of gives you like the crux of who I am as an artist, and like you know what I'm saying, what I represent, and you know, it's a real honest track, and like you can get a lot from it. You can learn a lot about who I am through that track.
So tell us about the track now that we got spinning in the Weekend Rush Mix Show. Tell us about the ketamine and how that came about and everything. And
Yeah, so the track my dog got spinning right now. He been spinning it for weeks now. Ketamine. That just kind of came from like just hanging out with friends, socializing with friends and whatnot. You know, indulging in drugs and shit like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, some of the times we take a lot of K and whatnot. So, and you know, just to have a good time. And the effects of ketamine is like a euphoric feeling. So that's what the track kind of like felt like. when I heard the acoustics and whatnot. It felt like somewhere you cruising down the, what I'm saying, down the beach, whatnot. You on the beach with your lady, and you just kind of like having a good time and whatnot. It was just something like that. That's kind of like where the track came from and how that's what I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just wanted to introduce, ketamine to the world for the ones that don't know about it.
Right.
You know,
And it's out on streaming
it,
platforms everywhere.
yes, it's out everywhere. I'm getting a lot of great feedback. You know what I'm saying? It's a great song. Check that out, most definitely. You know what I'm
Brush of
saying? And get
Fresh
at
Air.
me.
Brush of Fresh Air, something different to add to the playlist.
It definitely is different.
Mhm.
It's way different because I listen to your playlist too. I listen to your mix, and I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, like this is
different. Yeah,
this
see, I
left
slide it in
like
there. I had to
it
slide
goes,
it in there and make a add
yeah,
some different
yeah,
feel.
yeah, yeah. I
I actually
appreciate that.
I gotta get that in the feel good mix show. I'm about to start back up, so I gotta slide that in there too.
That's
Um,
a bet.
but what is next for you though? What is next? What can they look forward to next coming from you?
Man, we working, man. I've been doing a lot of shows and stuff, man. I'm trying to do like 30 shows this year. I'm on like show number 12 right now. So I'm at a good pace, I got a few shows this week, but also I'm gonna just keep dropping singles and whatnot. So people can always just follow me on the social medias at 912 Keem and just be on the lookout for my Lucy's and whatnot. I'm working on a project uh that's coming along well, and it's gonna be dope. And you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now, man. Just grinding, man. Just making the music, doing the marketing, doing the promotion, all the groundwork, all the grassroots work. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get this thing up and running as big as I envision it. So
So since you in Cali and I'm sure you've been moving around a lot of places, but what artist would you like to
mhm.
collab with or go ahead and speak it in this instance and why you pick that artist?
Man, J. Cole, man, that's the artist I would love to collab with, man. He was like my big brother growing up. You know what I'm saying? All the songs I could relate to. I felt like he was just speaking to my life. And, I felt like I put a lot of people on and bros it to J. Cole. Um, so when people hear my music, they always can hear like, damn, bro, we sound like J. Cole sound good together on the track. So, and that's my favorite artist of all time. So I'm definitely gonna work with bro. I know it. I know it. Speaking into existence, like you said, manifestation. Yes,
Well,
sir.
once again, this is the Weekend Rush Mix Show featured artist now one to Keem. Go ahead and shout out all your IG, Twitter, all that good stuff where they need to follow you and find you for the people listening.
Most definitely, yo. Salute to everybody out there, man. Hope everybody, I wish nothing but peace and love to everybody. You know, you can follow me on all social medias at 912 Keem, 912 Keem, M as in music, motivation, whatever, man. You feel me? Get at me, man. Shoot me a message. You know what I'm saying? If you another artist out there, send me some of your music. We can link up. I'm always down to collab. It is what it is, man. Peace and love, man, to everybody.
Shout out the team, man. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the manager. Go
Shout
ahead,
out,
shout out everybody.
man. Shout out Twice is pretty, man. That's my mama, man. Momager. I got a momager, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The main person I can trust, you know what I'm saying? The number
Shout
one
out
person on the
Twice is
team.
pretty. Shout out her for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Twice is pretty. Y'all get at Twice is pretty. Follow her. Twice too pretty. Twice too pretty. Yeah. On all social media platforms and whatnot. Man. Salute to all my fans and my followers.
Mm-hmm.
Big love, man. Y'all keep me motivated. Y'all keep me inspired.
Shout out to
You know,
QSN Radio.
I love y'all.
QSN Radio.
Yeah. Shout out to the radio station, man, for real. QMC, man. Let's get it.
And tell I'm not gonna let you slide without telling us about this other video, this my bitch video. Tell us about this video.
My, my bitch is a dope song. It's really for all the dudes out there that got ladies, you know what I'm saying? And they just want to just big up their lady, you know what I'm saying? You just like, you know what I'm saying? You got your best friend right there by you, and you just, you know what I'm saying? You just love everything about her, from her walk to how she looked, to how she talked, to her swag, everything. You know what I'm saying? That's my bitch. You pride yourself on having that beautiful woman. You know
Let's
what I'm
get to
saying?
it
So
real quick. Let's go out with
spend
that video. Let's go out the video.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yeah, we back. I bet he just
Shout out to Cinderella.
I bet he just sent me a text. I left her feelings on red. Know that's gonna make her upset, but that's when the pussy the best. I need a chick that don't need me, but know how to run up a check. Right on the wall like graffiti. She keep a foot on their neck. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is silent, my bitch is step, but my bitch gonna always be down for whatever. Your bitch is good, but my bitch is better. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is silent, my bitch is step, but my bitch gonna always be down for whatever. Your bitch is good, but my bitch is better. And flying in 100 propellers. I don't care what people say, I know deep down inside she may deal with the devil. Hotter than pepper green pepper. She walking in off the letters. She got these hoes with vendettas. Turned up a whole nother level. We got them surfing on waves, up in the tide, controlling the weather. I have a roll in my J's, nothing but vibes when we get together. All of these memories made, hope they don't fade, they last forever. Floating that water, no sailor. It ain't too much you can tell her. Confident but never cocky. Eyes on her like paparazzi. Haters gon' hate like a Nazi. If I hit right by her, she got me. All in the club and we pulling them drawers. Now we in the back, lip like me. And she ride me like a Mozzie. That's the only person that can top me. She top me on God. Yeah, she not a fraud. She don't put on a facade. She never fucked on the squad. She never fucked on the squad. Now my little baby go hard. Deserve a round of applause. Ain't worried about no other broad. Brighter than peas in the pod. Baby got bought. Body a work of art. Yeah. I bet he just sent me a text. I left her feelings on red. Know that's gonna make her upset, but that's when the pussy the best. I need a chick that don't need me, but know how to run up a check. Right on the wall like graffiti. She keep a foot on their neck. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is silent, my bitch is step, but my bitch gon' always be down for whatever. Your bitch is good, but my bitch is better. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is silent, my bitch is step, but my bitch gon' always be down for whatever. Your bitch is good, but my bitch is better. And she got good cerebellum. She such a soul out of fella. Pussy so sweet like Nutella. Ass is soft as a pillow and moving like jello. I knew I had her in hello. I knew she realized that I ain't no average fellow. All this la la got me mellow. Got a boss bitch with some jaw like a foot on the pedal. She put that cookie on me, now I'm hooked. I read her body lingo like a book. She make it hard for niggas not to look. She got these bitches out here really shook. High key class, low key a slut. Hit her from the back, thumb in the butt. Fuck her wherever, bed or the tub. And she been down with me from the jump. Yeah, I bet he just sent me a text. I left her feelings on red. Know that's gonna make her upset, but that's when the pussy the best. I need a chick that don't need me, but know how to run up a check. Right on the wall like graffiti. She keep a foot on their neck. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is solid, my bitch is step, but my bitch gon' always be down for whatever. Your bitch is good, but my bitch is better. My bitch is pressure, your bitch whatever. My bitch is solid, my bitch is step, but my bitch gon' always be down
Yeah,
for whatever. My
yeah,
bitch is good, but my bitch is better.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Shout out to
gotta send me
DJ
that one.
LW, man. Shout out to DJ LW, man, for spinning that one, man.
I gotta send me
Big
that one.
salute to
I
the
gotta
guy.
switch that one to the Weekend Rush and then switch the ketamine to the Feel Good
Uh,
Mix Show. You know what I'm
that's a bet. That's a
saying?
bet, my friend. That's
I
a bet.
appreciate you tapping in with me and you know what I'm saying, the Weekend Rush Mix Show, QSN Radio, of course. We're playing this audio on QSN Radio coming this Sunday, right before the replay of the Weekend Rush Mix Show. So we're gonna get it in. I'm gonna slide in a couple of your tracks in the mix before the Weekend Rush comes on. So make sure you check that out. You know what I'm saying? Before
It's a
that's
bet.
gonna be probably
It's a
about
bet.
7:30 Central before the 8 p.m. drop, you know what I'm saying? But once
It's a bet.
again, appreciate you tapping in. Now went to Keem. Make sure y'all follow him, tap in with him, man. He got some good music, breath for fresh air, some new stuff to add to your playlist and check out, man.
Big
Now
fan.
to Keem, Weekend Rush Mix Show, QSN Radio, DJ LW, and we out.
Let's get it.